Here. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, I only have one goal in mind, or rather, I have one person in mind. Sid Kaguno, aka Shadow.
I need more power. 我が名はシャドウ。I need more power.
Let's go.
Now, since it's the glorious Shadow, let me roll a triple S on him real quick.
Later.
Perfect. This should be a triple S start when I evolve him. Now I can finally start the Abyssal Trials, or shall I call Sid's Trials the Abysmal Trials, because what did I waste 4 days doing? And I'm not joking, literally 4 whole days, and simply because of one quest and one quest alone. Evolve 4 different 2025 summer units. Now I know, oh humble viewer, you may ask, Zero, how? In all your brilliant stature and awe,
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
could this quest be difficult to you?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
It's just RNG, baby. RNG,
Brother,
RNG, baby,
what's that?
baby, baby.
What's that, brother?
Yeah, so I had all of last year's summer units, but they are still included in this year's rates. So, of course, I got dupes of characters I already have. I got 3 Sids before I got my first summer unit. Now, someone tell me why. Frieden.
Pause! What is
is the only unit who didn't even come in this update. And she's the only one who I had glitched on, because she used to be so OP.
Yeah, she used to be so overpowered. She had Electrify, and she just used to solo the Central City raid. You know, honestly, I think Frieden should have won the anime award solo leveling. Now, don't get me wrong, solo leveling is good. Jinu is a better aura farmer, but Frieden is just relaxing to your soul. It's just good, and I mean, I like Jinu. That is the best aura farmer in the world. He's just top tier, but can he beat Goku though?
Bruh, I forgot the videos about Sid Kaguno. Let me just roll a avatar glitch on my boy real quick. Yes, sir! A glitch for my king, Sid Kaguno. However, he still needs more power. Now let's just start the abysmal trials to evolve my boy, my king. So the first quest is completing summer portals 50 times. This took me around 3 hours. But it's not because it was hard. I just didn't have the 3 times speed game pass. So just join someone else's portal who has the 3 times game pass. You'll finish this in a jiffy. Okay, next quest is summon 1500 times on any banner. And all I can say is... The next quest was completing 10 summer portals with 3 or less equipped units, and Sid has to be one of them. It was also pretty easy because I just did tier 1 portals. Next was clearing 10 summer portals with a team consisting of 3 or more dark units. And yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. I also did tier 1 portals with this. I am not gonna stress myself with tier 6 portals. Okay, now the next quest is obtaining 2500 pirate treasure. This is a currency you get from your team. Yeah, like mine is Sharkman, as you can see here. And yeah, this quest was honestly just annoying because it just kept sending me everywhere. Do infinite, do boss rush, do infinite castle, do raid, do challenges, like bruh. It also took me around 2 hours to complete. Yeah, it's just annoying at best. The rest are self-explanatory. Obtain 15,000 red coral. You get this from doing portals. Obtain 1000 dark essence. You get this from doing elemental caverns. And then slay 5000 dark enemies with seed equipped. I got mine from Elemental Caverns and I was grinding for the Dark Essence, and yeah, these ones are actually pretty easy to be honest. Now last but certainly not the least quest, evolve 4 different 2025 summer units. I already said this took me 4 days, that wasn't a joke. Here's the footage. Finally, we are done. Right? Wrong. You have to finish the tier 6 portal in order to get the Timo version of the Godly Helix. Then and only then can you do a bogus quest that the devs literally pulled out of their inventory of killing 100 bosses with 3 or more dark units equipped. Why this quest isn't simply in the Abyssal Trials, you may ask? Probably just for shits and gigs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now,
his placement damage glitched and glorious is 9.2 million, which is honestly mind-boggling. And I haven't even maxed out his skill tree, so just imagine him with more damage! He gets a new attack on upgrade 7, Immense Speed, which does 474 million damage, which is a lot of damage. His last attack is Atomic, which does 1.39, get this, billion damage. His max attack is 1.89 billion damage, and this character is way too expensive, 2.7 million to max out. His first passive is Atomic Pressure. Once enemies enter his range, they take 2.5% of his current damage as stick damage every second until leaving his range. Once they've been in there for 10 seconds, it doubles the damage they take. Once they've been there for 20 seconds, it inflicts permanent despair. Next passive is Running. Once a boss enters Shadow's range, it inflicts Better Fear to all enemies, deals 2 times damage in range, gains 5% range until the boss dies, cap of 25%, and increases overdrive chance to 1.5%. Limit Breaker, every attack has a 0.1 chance to enter overdrive. Every wave passed gains 0.1% chance to enter overdrive, cap of 1%, and each time he goes overdrive, gains 2.5% damage, cap of 10, and 2.5% range, cap of 10. Next passive is the Deadly Rain. Every 10 attacks deals 2.5 times damage if enemies are above 50% health, and 4 times if they are below. Increases range by 10% for 15 seconds. If he's in overdrive, apply bleed on top of other parts of this passive. Now, this overdrive passive, I looked for it everywhere, and I really mean everywhere. So we're just gonna look at it in the wiki page. Overdrive. Upon entering overdrive, gain 100 seconds of 75% damage, 50% range, minus 15% SPA, stun immunity, and a manual ability called Faulty Atomic. It has a cooldown of 500 seconds. Now, Faulty Atomic. When entering overdrive mode, this ability replaces Mini Atomic. Upon activation, deals 350 times damage, applies plasma, gains 15% damage in range for 30 seconds, and has a 50% chance to miss. If Shadow misses this ability, instantly exits overdrive mode and self-stun for 30 seconds. Pathetic, honestly. That's just trash. Even the wiki said just a worse version of Mini Atomic, never worth using. Now he has 2 nukes. 1 Mini Atomic. Upon activation, deals 1000 times damage, apply pressure and despair, gain 30% range and 10% damage for 30 seconds. Next is Final Atomic. Upon activation deals 2000 times damage. Apply Plasma and Poison. Gain 35% damage, 50% range and minus 15% SPA for 60 seconds. And also time stops. So yeah, this guy, he's a pretty solid unit.